Hello, Nagisa.
Hello.
You need to put your background on.
Yeah, I was not able to do that. I don't know why it is not happening. I'm going for the...
You know how to do it, right?
No, I don't know how to do it. I'm
Okay,
trying.
okay, let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna change my background, okay? So I go down to the video, it says, I go down to the icon, the video icon, the left-hand corner. I open the menu. It says choose virtual background. Do you see that?
Choose virtual background. Yes, I went there already.
Click on that. And you see a plus mark on the right side of the screen. That opens up your desktop to
Okay.
whatever image you want to put.
Where was the image you have sent me before?
I can send it again.
No, you don't need. I'll try to find it. What was the name of this image? I forgot. Radiology.
Yeah, I know it's like to lose files.
Okay, hold on. I know how to do it. I will just a second.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. First, I'll find it on my. Where was it? It was here. You have sent the image. Okay. It is there. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to put it in your WhatsApp again.
No. I know how it's coming. It will come soon. 1 second. It is there on the it. Where is it? Okay. Open. Done. Are you okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Hi, Lynn Fa. How you doing?
Hi, John. Hi, Nagisa.
Hello.
You met Nagisa?
Oh,
I
no,
think
it's
we
my
haven't
first
met yet,
time.
but yet to be.
I saw her name.
Okay, yeah, she's hosting.
Hi,
Well, actually, she's introducing Ben.
Ben.
Ben, hopefully Ben comes,
Hello.
and then Ben will introduce you,
Yes.
or actually Lee.
Lynn is
Lee.
okay.
You know
my
Lee, you,
last,
right? You.
yeah, last name is Lynn.
I get confused with the name, but I tell you, China's got easy names, man.
Yeah, it's just Lynn or just Fi is okay.
I know, like Chandra Deo Pujari,
Yeah,
the other speaker.
yeah.
There are
And
some
everyone is
names that are
different.
there are some names that are really long in India.
Lynn, where are you from exactly? From Shanghai?
I'm from Beijing.
Beijing, wow.
Yes.
I would love to visit China. I didn't get the chance to come this time for the sternostomy meeting in June,
June.
Actually,
Yeah.
I did not get the confirmation, but I hope maybe next year I'll try my best to come because Beijing and Shanghai are the best.
You can contact me.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
You are from which university? Institute?
Capital Medical University is same as the Yuanli Zhao.
Mm-hmm.
We are
It's the biggest one in China, right?
yeah, building Tiantan Hospital.
So the residency program, how many residents are there in the program?
In our hospital, we maybe have 40 in my year.
40
Oh.
in
Yeah, 40 season.
Lynn, this is my Gmail address. If you want to contact, we would like
Oh,
also to call
of
you
course.
for Russian grant rounds. We are collecting and gathering a lot of young neurosurgeons from all over the world, apart from Russia, and ask them to present something, anything what
Yeah.
they would like to do. Okay, this is your, right?
Yes, I send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you mind going first, Lynn? Because Chandra may be. Hello, Ben.
Of course.
Hello, John. Hello. Hello. Dr.
Hello,
Lin
good
Fan.
afternoon.
Hello,
Hi.
Professor Xu.
Hi.
Yeah, Ben, if you don't mind, Lynn's going to present first, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Good morning, Dr. Hassan.
Hello, John.
Good morning.
Can
Hello,
you please,
Good morning.
Can you please introduce yourself, Dr. Hassan?
I'm Dr. Ayman, a neurosurgery resident from Libya, Tripoli, Libya.
Wow.
From Libya.
Yeah.
I think we saw you just now on Russian grant rounds, no? Did you join?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw your surname.
I'm one of attendants, most of the grand rounds.
Mm-hmm. Great.
See, I'll check with Lee.
So, Dr. Satova?
Yes, Professor Bin, it's my pleasure to be today. Yes, good afternoon on your grand rounds. Actually, I joined. I tried my best.
Nice to see you.
All the time. Me too. We met in Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a memory. How long ago was that?
It's in August.
Yeah, it was in August.
Nargiza, you gotta go to see Ben.
Yeah,
Very
I would love to come. I wanted to come, but it was 2020. It was COVID time, so I was not able to get the access. But it's okay. I mean, I'm planning my serious trip to China next year, so I hope I'll get the chance.
Oh, great. Which city you want to go to?
Of course, I would like to come to your place. And if you remember, 2 years back, you gave me the contacts of pediatric neurosurgeons, and I was in contact with them. So they told me to wait for maybe 1.5 years. So this time I'm planning again to contact.
Now I think it's open.
Open. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So,
Ben, she's a hustler. She works. Okay, Hashan. Okay, Nargiza, you just start, okay, and then you introduce. I guess Lee is not here yet. Do you want to wait for him?
yeah, let's wait. We still have a few
Ben,
minutes.
do you want to wait?
Mm-hmm.
There's a junior telling me what to do. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Now it's 8 o'clock. I think we can open.
Okay, Ben, you'll introduce Ben, okay, Nargiza?
Okay.
And after I say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, after 1, you start. Hi, I'm Nargiza, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just like television. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. today here we are on the Neurosurgery Chinese Grand Rounds, and it's my pleasure today, it's an honor today to introduce Professor Bin Zhu, world-known neurosurgeon, well-known educator from Shanghai Fudong University Department of Neurosurgery, the master of bypass surgery, and the best mentor in so many countries. So, Professor.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Excuse me, Ben, let me change the introduction. This is the Chinese Neurosurgical Journal webcast, okay? Just to clear that up. Okay, Ben?
Okay. Okay, now let's invite Dr. Ling Fa from Beijing Tiantan Hospital, Capital Medical University of Beijing. His topic is epidemiological and clinical prognostic research of brain-heart comorbidities. Okay.
Thanks
Dr.
for the
Ling Fa,
introduction. Hi, everyone. Good morning or good evening. Let me share my slides. Can you see my desktop?
Yes, perfect.
Hello everyone, my name is Fa Ling and I'm from the Department of Neurosurgery. I'm a resident from Beijing Tiantan Hospital, Capital Medical University. Today, I will share you guys a topic about a new area, epidemiological and clinical prognostic research of the BHC, also known as the brain-heart comorbidities. I will share the slides in 4 parts. Due to the pathophysiological characteristics of the atherosclerosis changes, cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases present the background of a similar etiology, with the aging of the populations and the increase of disease burden, as well as the contradictions between the treatment of hemorrhagic stroke and ischemic stroke. With the heart disease, the clinical diagnosis and treatment has been troubled. Although the concept of the BHC has not been definitely established, research has identified notable correlations between the brain and heart. Research endeavors in this field predominantly encompass the following areas: brain-heart connections, axis, interactions, among others, providing inspirations for future investigations. And the attention to brain-heart comorbidity has been increasingly in recent years, and there is a lack of important databases related to the brain-heart comorbidities. At present, there is a J-Road DPC database in Japan, which focuses on the research of the brain and heart, and has published 31 articles since 2016. There is a Trinadex database in the United States, which has produced nearly 400 articles based on the health research network of more than 60 medical institutions in the US. It can be seen that the construction of the international BHC database has just started. At the end of the last year, the European Heart Journal published a prospective phase 3 clinical studies, which observed the coronal microcirculation status of the 67 patients and found that patients with coronary microvascular dysfunctions had impairments in the MRI or TCD or the cognitive scales. And the brain-heart mechanism studies was published in Science this year in May, and in Circulation Research this year in June. And the main result is that the brain and heart are closely related and interact with each others with a causal relationship from the heart to the brain, mainly through the joint influence of the artery brain circuit, also known as ABC, and the heart brain circuit known as the HBC. The above two studies also provide a new perspective for the intervention of the brain and heart disease by the network neurosurgery. BHC exhibits a significant case fatality rates and disability rates. Within China, the percentage of the mortality attributed to BHC and its associated ailments among the Chinese populations surpasses 40%, thereby surpassing the corresponding figures for tumors or other illnesses. In order to promote the clinical work related to the brain-heart comorbidities or interactions, the World Stroke Organizations, led by the Speciato Luciano, set up a brain-heart working force group, held a launch meeting with our hospitals during the epidemics, and issued a joint project state in June, namely the BEAT program. So what we have done to address these complicated situations, initially, we have spearheaded the establishment of multiple collaboratory diagnostic and treatment centers in China, including the situations like Beijing Tiantang Hospital, Shanghai Huashan Hospital, and Beijing Anzhen Hospital, among others. Leveraging the China's 5-year plan for development, we formulated and endorsed a standard data set of the BHC. At our hospital, we have pioneered the creation the Center for Simultaneous Treatment of the Brain and Heart Disease. This interdisciplinary approach to patient care not only facilitates comprehensive treatment, but also advanced our research endeavors in BHC. Furthermore, we have constructed an extensive data repository of clinical research on the BHC, drawing from the various hospitals and communities. This comprehensive collections of patient information provides robust data support for our subsequent investigations. China's official media, CCTV, has reported integrated diagnosis and treatment of the BHC at our hospital, thereby simplifying the process for the patients to access the medical assistance. The next part, I will introduce China's action plan. Our team has come up with 5 significant concerns. And the first one is the etiology of the BHC. This remains uncertain, and it is crucial to ascertain their prevalence, natural progressions, and prognosis. And the second is how should the patient with BHC be managed? And the third is who is susceptible to BHC? And we require non-invasive, swift, and accurate markers for who will develop BHC. 5, we require novel therapeutic targets for the BHC. To address these inquiries, we, in collaboration with the hospitals in China, and we incorporated the BHC in the national plan. This initiative aims to examine the Chinese approach to manage these patients. We will systematically address these 5 critical issues through the 6 distinct tasks. In task 1, we will first establish an industry standard for the BHC data size. Subsequently, we second develop data management technologies for the clinical research of the BHC a big data warehouse based on the multiple centers. Following that, we will construct scientific research management platforms to explore the efficient operative procedures and mechanisms for the data sharing. Regarding to the text 2, we will conduct research on the high-risk prediction models of the AI-assisted brain-heart community and the clinical decision support system known as the CDSS. We will establish and refine an automatic recognition systems, devise prediction models for the high-risk patients, and create a CDSS for prevention and treatment. And ultimately, we validate the prediction softwares and the CDSS. Moreover, we will undertake 2 clinical studies focusing on the treatment strategies of the BHC based on the hybrid platform integrating the neurological and the cardiological perspectives. Text 3 is for the neurological perspectives, and text 4 is for the cardiological perspectives. These studies will enhance collaborations among the neurosurgeons, neurologists, and the cardiologists, and so on. Text 5, we assume that the responsibilities of exploring the pathogenesis of the BHC, given the highest prevalence of the atherosclerosis, we will investigate the metabolic markers of the brain hearts. And this research will offer new laboratory methods for the clinical screening and the prevention. Thus, we laid the groundwork for the study of the disease mechanisms. Text 4, we aims to resolve the issues of high-risk prediction models and treatment strategies for the populations at risk of the cardiogenic strokes. We will establish risk predicting models and disseminate the scientific and the technological achievements. The study group has already released the Chinese experts' consensus on the ultrasonic diagnosis of the PFO. All projects are making steady progress now. The third part is our Tiantan's experiences from the outpatient departments. The department was established in March 2019. By now, a total of more than 30,000 patients received treatment, and amounting to the 21,000 visits. Among them, more than 4,000 patients sought treatment on the multiple occasions, and accounting for more than 30% of the total. Out of the nearly 6,000 patients diagnosed with either brain or heart disease, 42.2% had brain diseases, while 80.3% had heart diseases. Additionally, 22.5 patients were diagnosed with both brain and heart disease, with 23.1% of them requiring the hospitalizations. We strongly recommend that patients suspected of having BHC undergo brain-heart CTA. It is unique examinations of our hospitals that we scan the patient from his heart to his brain simultaneously. And we have obtained more than 3,000 results of these examinations thus far. And the number of the patients has consistent upward trend over the years, indicating an enhanced awareness of the BHC among patients. And furthermore, patients' volume varies with the seasons. We can see that, and with a higher influx observed during the spring and the winter months. We define the disease diagnosis by the ICD code, and for cardiovascular disease, ischemic heart disease for I-21, 22, and 24, and heart failure for I-50, and arrhythmia for the I-48, and aortic disease for I-71. For cerebrovascular disease, we assume the cerebral infection for the I63 and the ICH for I61 and SAH for the I60. We can see the simple statistic analysis of the result, and we can see that we conducted the 775 patients diagnosed with the heart disease, revealing that 28.1% of them had concomitant BHC in comparison to patients with the heart disease alone. Those with the brain heart conditions tend to be male, older, and present with a greater number of the complications. And among the 2,509 patients diagnosed with the brain diseases, we can see that 53% patients were found to have BHC, male gender, advanced age, and increased comorbidities are common and characteristics observed in the BHC patients. These findings align with those of the heart disease patients. And then we can see the patients diagnosed with BHC exhibit a higher likelihood of being male, of advanced age, and experience increasing medical cost and complications when compared to the patients diagnosed with either the heart or either the brain disease alone. The most prevalent heart disease is the coronary artery disease, and the cerebral infections represent the most frequent occurrence of the brain disease. We further analyze that the patient history regarding the hypertension and diabetes mellitus, hyperlipidemia or hyperhomocysteemia or hyperuricemia were recorded, and through the univariate analysis, hypertension and diabetes mellitus and hyperlipidemia were found to be associated with the BHC. After adjusted for some factors such as the age, gender, or the other factors, hypertension and DM and the hyperlipidemia remain a significant link to the occurrence of the BHC. Although the proportion of the DM cases is relatively low, it exhibits a strong association with the BHC according to the multivariate analysis. To investigate further, patients were classified based on the number of the risk factors, and it was observed that the incidence of the BHC increased incrementally as the number of the risk factors rose. Notably, patients with 2 risk factors displayed the highest proportions and the relative higher incidence of the BHC. Therefore, individuals with risk factors should be closely monitored to prevent the development of the BHC, especially those with the multiple risk factors. This is a CTA statistic of our hospitals between the April 2019 and March 2023, a total of 3,000 patients underwent brain heart CTA. And we can see that the age range of the patients fell between the 24 and 91, with an average age of the 59. The data show that a higher proportion of the male patients. Interestingly, we can see that the prevalence of the artery occlusions, severe stenosis, triple vessel lesions of the coronary arteries, and atherosclerosis stands at 6.6, 5.6, 18%, and 4.7% and 43.7% respectively. Atherosclerosis is the most common pathologies among patients with the BHC. Our primary focus of the analysis lies in the stenosis, plaques, and atherosclerosis, and the stents in the brain, neck, and heart. The incidents demonstrate that an upward trajectory from the brain to the heart, from the brain to the neck and the heart. And this implies that the development of the atherosclerosis follows a trend from the heart to the brain. Among patients diagnosed with the heart disease, we can see that prevalence of the brain heart disease is 28%. In patients diagnosed with the brain diseases, the prevalence is 53%. BHC predominantly affect individuals aged 60 ages or above, and this is possibly due to the heightened influence of the risk factors on their vasculatures. Old patients need more attention, and male patients with higher propensities for the BHC, hypertension, DM, and hyperlipidemia are significantly associated with the BHC and should be closely monitored. Individuals' treatment warrant careful considerations. CTA data pertaining to the brain heart diseases reveal that the occurrence of the atherosclerosis following a trend from the heart to the brain, cardiovascular lesions may still serve as a formation for the secondary vessel diseases. So for the future perspectives, I will briefly outline two perspectives for the research on the BHC from clinical research and bioinformatics research. First, to attain a high quality evidence for clinical research, it is imperative to conduct multi-center, large-scale, and long-term cohort studies, preferably prospective cohort studies. For the most compelling evidence, RCT within the cohort can be conducted. And the prime aim of the clinical research is to focus on the diagnosis, treatment, and prognosis of the BHC. And now we have registered our BHCC studies in the clinical trial. Second one is the realm of the bioinformatics. Establishing specialized database dedicated to the BHC holds great importance. This database should emphasize phenotypes and the SNPs associated with the BHC. Additionally, expanding this database to include the metabolic data and molecular drug targets can provide valuable insights into the shared biologies between the brain and heart. Conducting the multi-organ image genetic analysis is highly recommended. And that concludes of my presentations, and we still face some challenges, and I'm eager to continue exploring the BHC alongside with all of you. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, Nargisa.
Thank you very much for the great presentation. It's something which requires, thorough, meticulous knowledge and research about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stuart.
Okay, Ben.
Hi, John. Yes, thank you, Dr. Lingfa. And this is a very big plan and project for investing in the heart and the brain disease. We know there's some relation between the heart and the brain disease, but this is a real first step for investing the relations. Thank you, Lingfa. You did a great job, and the patient number is quite a lot. And now around more than 30% patients are recruited, you mentioned.
Yeah, 3000 CTA data.
Yeah.
Brain and heart is new examinations in our hospitals since 2019.
Thank you for your introduction for this vast project. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Xu.
Okay, this is the unusual. Chandra's on his way in. He's just having a little trouble, so we're just gonna wait a second. I'll be with you in a second. Just hold on.
Hello, John.
Yeah,
No.
I'm just getting a hold of Chandra now.
Okay.
Should be just a second.
Is he able to join, John?
I'll keep my fingers crossed. And two emails to Gmail account.
Maybe by that time, Dr. Lin, could you tell us what is your hospital specialize on mostly? It's just interesting to know.
I'm from the Tiantan Hospital. Is famous for the neurosurgery and the neurology, and the same as the Professor Xu. Yes.
Okay, but most
Yeah.
of the time, what do you proceed with? Neurovascular, spinal, maybe pediatric, or you does everything you do?
The BHC is like a new area just issued by my tutors in the 2016, and later on we prepared for some like our outpatient department and the China plan. We namely the 45-5-year plan. Yes.
Okay.
We try to construct like a data warehouse or using the novel AI assistant and metabolic tools to review the mechanisms of the BHC.
How many people do you have in your team? Like you have neurologist, probably pathologist is there, neurosurgeon. Who else? You try
and
to.
radiologist and many so on, neurointerventionist
Mhm.
and like cardiac surgery surgeon.
Cardiovascular surgeon, okay.
Yes.
John,
Yes.
if we couldn't reach Dr. Chandra, maybe we can close.
Yeah, I think
Mhm,
apparently he's having internet problems. So I'm sorry about this, Ben.
mhm. It's okay.
I'm sorry, everyone. We had a little technical problem from India. That's okay. And thanks a lot, Lynn. I appreciate your time, and thanks a lot, Ben, for putting this together. And Nargiza and the rest of the panelists. Do we have any closing remarks? Does anyone, Harshad, sorry about that, Harshad.
Hi, John.
Yeah, we're just having a little difficulty with Chandra connecting.
Hello, Hashad.
Hi, Professor Jean. How are you?
Fine.
Fine. Great to see you always there.
Good to see you.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, we'll catch up next time. Okay, everyone,
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
for coming.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Up there.